have your sword, you have your disjointed options, and that can be tough when the opponent is throwing even larger hitboxes like Bowser's forward air. So KBean actually has a 4-1 record on Towa, and that's mostly why he's able to lock down the neutral game.
I mean, yeah, KBean is super good at what it's seeing so far of playing around platforms and playing around distance specifically. Just getting up in there immediately and using Bowser's insane run speed.
Yes.
A top 10 run speed on the heaviest character in the game is a little ridiculous if you ask me.
It's a wild statistic. And he's just calling out Towa's options. Towa's been shielding a lot after going for these landing aerials, and we've already seen a grab and a side B command grab on those landing shields.
See, Towa already trying to deal with the flank, but getting hit with that Whirling Fortress there. KBean doing a really good job of the pressure there on the ledge. I will find that FTL just yet, but again, just keeping it out there. That lingering hitbox is so tough for Corrin to play her game. But like you said, mentioned earlier, the up air is coming out, trying to juggle Bowser and keep in a very bad position.
Yeah, KBean able to air dodge to get back down to the ground. But yeah, right now, even percents, back to the center of the stage. That side special, not going to kill just yet. And now KBean here in the corner, able to get back on and using just the very last hit of that up special.
Not able to find anything just yet. Oh, going for a crazy read, trying to catch a jump there, but KBean not going to be on the money just yet. I'm loving how Towa is taking a very slow approach to getting off ledge, not getting too aggressive coming out there, instead just taking a methodical approach, waiting the time, because knowing against KBean specifically, this Bowser is insanely aggressive, but he's finally stocked there with a side special. A little interesting, but I guess I just wasn't expecting it at that point.
Yeah, I don't think KBean was ready to get hit by that, because he seems like he DI'd straight in, and he just died off the top real early.
Oh, there goes a huge up tilt, though. KBean taking that. We're talking about Towa as well. I think Towa's been doing such a fantastic job of playing around the platform and forcing a situation from KBean where Bowser has a lot of times where he wants to put you into a purposeful 50-50, but when you're at his beck and call of the huge disjoint of Corrin, then it makes it tough of like, okay, now I got to chase you. And
exactly.
In the air, on the ground, sure. On the ground, on the air, not so much.
Now, right now, KBean stuck off stage, goes for the high recovery, and that's actually going to save him there against the edge guarding that Towa was doing. Gets up right into that pin kick.
What an up air!
Yeah.
Back?
Somehow, just by the slimmest of margins, getting back to the stage, but right into the clutches of Bowser's side special.
Honestly, before seeing Towa, wasn't very familiar at all with Corrin falling up air.
Yeah.
A tool that honestly, I think more wants to tap into, but a tool that will work on basically anybody in existence is Bowser's side special.
Yes, yeah. Now this forward smash is going to take the stock. Did not seem like the right DI from KBean, but I don't know if he would have lived even with the correct DI at that point.
He was like, nah, you got it, bro. I'm out of here. Reset. But KBean still, I'm liking the patient approach he's using with Flame Breath, and then when Towa eventually gets through, you're like, okay, I've taken 30%, anything they're gonna hit now. And then boom, he's just taking 25% with Nair.
Yeah.
Because Bowser has been finding, whenever he gets in, he finds insanely good damage.
Yeah, KBean trying to get these falling neutral airs. At this point, you're at the point where you can confirm that into an up air or a back air or something like that. Trying to find the up air out of it. Doesn't get it, but does get that up special out of shield.
Back throw from Towa. The up air again through the ledge. KBean honestly has just not been holding shield whatsoever at the ledge, which has been forcing a situation with Towa time and time again. The FTL comes out once more. Oh, there goes the normal get up. Again, the patience from Towa has been his saving grace. So many of these ledge trap situations where KBean has been on the prowl trying to find a stalker at the ledge.
KBean looking for that pivot up tilt, trying to catch a jump that Towa is just not giving to him. Now the falling Nair's back air, not going to kill just yet.
Oh, catching the high recovery with a back air. Towa looking for a blood in the water. Nice Nair to set him back up once again. Goes for the craziest down I've ever seen in my life.
Wow, what a choice.
Still hangs on.
You've placed yourself at ledge against Bowser, which is not a good place to be. And there it is, the flying slam onto the platform. KBean barely taking that first game against Towa.
Putting yourself at ledge against Bowser on purpose is like trying to move a picture that you haven't framed in Word document. It's like just ruins the entire you're everywhere. All the words are all over the place. You're not ready to play the rest of that game. And of course, KBean is so good at catching Towa out of those scrambles.
Yes.
Not in the scramble, but when it's like, okay, I gotta readjust. I gotta catch my breath. Boom. I caught your breath for you. You're gone, buddy.
Yeah, that's one of the things about KBean is that he's very active in those scramble situations. Like, he's always looking to press his advantage. Sometimes that means that he, is looking so much to get a hit that he misses a DI or misses a tech or something like that, and he ends up in trouble. But that tendency to be ready to attack in those situations does serve him well.
And then we get the term of advantage state like warriors.
Yeah.
The people that have really good confirms, really good combo routes. But when it comes to getting out of disadvantage, you're still thinking about, oh, we're
No.
I was going to say we're going to find a reversal, but of course he just reversed himself all the way to the blast zone.
Yep.
We got to rely, from both sides, we got to calm down a little bit.
That's the thing with KBean is sometimes he can be a little, see, recovering a little bit too high. Just those little, misses those little precise things that you got to do to succeed in this game.
Towa, man, is turning up right now.
Yeah.
The damage is insane.
He's found a lead, and he wants to push it as much as possible, getting that Nair out of shield. And once again, KBean just keeps missing the ledge. I don't know how intentional some of these are.
I mean, Bowser's up, he's like notorious for like being kind of weird for setting the ledge. So maybe he's kind of like misinputs. But regardless, Towa is taking this lead and absolutely running with it, holding on the platform so well, which KBean's been finding a lot of those side special confirms off of, but now is being thrown into the exact opposite position, which just honestly doesn't look great for him.
All right, pin into the kick. That's another stock taken, so Towa, a very commanding lead. Completely different story than the last game, which was very close.
Goes for a crazy down air again.
Yeah, just using it to bullet himself down to a place where he can recover safely. There's that falling up air. That move hits so far behind you, it kind of doubles as a back air. Like, you could just use it in neutral as if it were a back air.
That move does basically everything for you. It not only juggles the heavies to keep them in disadvantage, but also sets them up for the juggle.
It's an everywhere, not an up air. But now, KBean was able to take his first stock of that game, but he's got a long way to go if he wants to bring this back to even. However, he's going that long way. He's going the distance.
I mean, yeah, Towa has been doing a fantastic job of, again, keeping KBean at disadvantage and then taking those confirmations. Not going to take that one just yet either, but going super deep. But I feel like on the parts of both of these players, and I mean, you're dropping right there, unfortunately. But again, like on the parts of both of these players, of Towa and KBean, they're kind of like getting comfortable in their clean routes and not really adjusting to either person. And like, Game 1, it worked out perfectly for KBean.
Yes.
Where he's catching Towa, jumping in, like going for the confirms. But Towa's like, he got the lead and just kept going.
Yeah.
It was just perfect. And KBean just kind of kept getting comfortable with the same thing. And Game 1, it worked perfectly for him. Game 2, it was his bane.
Yeah, so KBean, you know, very talented player, also a very young player, right? And someone who I think is still working on trying to find the right, like, competitive mentality. You know, but I've seen him start clutching out more and more stuff recently. So he's absolutely getting there, and we'll see if he can get back into the set against Towa. Right now, though, Towa's kind of got him in the blender.
Oh, yeah, Towa has been doing fantastic so far, but KBean finally mixing up the recovery from ledge, getting back to legend and taking so much with it, already finding the nair into a forward air. Like we said earlier, Bowser, the things he can do at ledge, what puts him at his strongest, the character, he is 50-50s the character.
Yes, yeah. He's going to put you in that guessing game situation. And speaking of guessing, I mean, Towa actually had the read on the air dodge, but he didn't pull the trigger quickly enough.
Side B on the platform again, but still not going to take it.
KBean loves that jump side B. Whether or not you're on the platform, sometimes he'll just hard read a jump with it. He is ready for people to jump, and you know, Towa has been playing a relatively grounded game to try and not have to deal with that.
Oh, catching the jump there with a huge up tilt. I mean, Towa has that landing up air, and KBean just has that overarching up tilt that does so much work for him.
Exactly. Catches a spot dodge with the jabs, too. Not a move you see from Bowser that often, but it does serve that purpose of catching spot dodges.
Down throw there. Oh, there we go. Catching him. Looking for B again. Maybe trying to make his way back on stage.
Look at how far that get-up attack went.
Dude, that get-up attack hit him in last game.
Yeah.
Again, going for that forward air. I mean, KBean is finally, this is what we like to see game number 2, finally adapting to what Towa's saying, like, okay, I know exactly what you want, albeit these are good combos. These are the same combos we've been doing for the last 3 games in a row. You got to mix it up, my guy.
No, he went for a bit of a huge read with that up smash. Didn't quite work out. Ended up getting pinned for it. But still has quite a lead, and he's going to extend that lead with a falling back air through the platform. And I can see a little smirk on KBean's face. I think he was trying to hold that in, but he knows that he's on his way to win this game right now.
There we go. Shielding that nair there and then going for the side switch. Another side B.
Yeah.
KBean is in Towa's head right now, saying, okay, I know you're pressing buttons right now. And I'm pressing one button, and that's shield. Relax.
Shields that get-up attack, hits that down smash, and KBean takes the lead in the set 2-1. Now, KBean very recently being picked up by Ace of Cards, which I know is a relatively new organization that's been popping up here on the East Coast. So congratulations to him for that. Still also rocking the KML tag. KML Productions, of course, very prominent here.
Would you say you're a fan? Kidding, of course. But now,
all right, so we're getting here. Back to Hollow Bastion for the next game.
Now tell me, like, okay, if you're Towa right now, we're sitting on the same stage. What am I thinking? What do we do here against Bowser of all characters?
I think we just need to simplify the game plan a little bit, right? Although, you know, what I would have told you is, oh, he should play more grounded because he's getting anti-aired a lot. But then he tried to play grounded, and now he's at 110%. Like, he wasn't jumping much, and KBean was just calling him out. So it really feels like KBean's just a step ahead here.
I mean, we were talking up those landing up airs earlier, and like, yes, it's a very good option, but you keep going for said very good option, it becomes a very bad option because your opponent knows exactly what's coming. We're finally seeing more grounded conversions. The down tilt coming out for the first time, I think.
I almost wonder if that down tilt is a good thing that he should be going for there, but now a falling up air actually coming out from KBean taking that stock.
You want to see falling up air, buddy? I got you. Here's one of my own. And now KBean sitting in the lead once more. And again, the patience from this Bowser catching. Every single time Towa has landed so far, it's been with an aerial. Whether it's nair, up air, now we're seeing back air. It's still getting punished for it because it might, while it might be kind of safe, when you're so close to Bowser, it's definitely not safe.
Oh, no, not again. We saw one of those in game 2.
Why are we doing that?
He's trying to use it to just rocket to ledge, but he's not placing himself in the right spot for it. That's the second time he's made that mistake. And that's one of those things which, you know, that's tough because you lose confidence if you keep going for that and keep missing it. It is a good option. You want to be able to hit it, but of course the penalty for missing it is death.
Fortunate way to go out, but KBean still taking his lead and running with it. 92% on Towa. Finally getting himself back in. Again, like we said, the advantage state is very, very good. So you're able to catch KBean getting over aggressive and feeling himself a little bit too much. We're seeing finally taking back the lead and going super deep, but still going to find that backer. Just serving that jump is so good for Towa, putting him back in the stock lead here.
And that was definitely, if it wasn't a 0 to death, it was close to being one. I mean, after KBean kind of gave up that stock, Towa just had him at disadvantage for so long, but there's that forward tilt, evening up the stocks, evening up the game.
We're seeing KBean here now trying to read an approach from Towa, going for the spot dodge there. And again, feeling himself a little bit too hard. Like when you're sitting here in the lead, you might feel a little proud of yourself, but the way this is going, KBean's got to take a step back, man, because he's getting a little too greedy. Yeah,
these are the situations where he sometimes gets a little ahead of himself, right? And that's the next step for him as a competitor is to just lock down, play his game, and he's really starting to get it started now. There's that side special. And the up smash. That's going to take it. KBean 3-1 over Towa.